is this four letters that I don't like hearing, but I hear more than I want to. It's H-E-L-P, help. Our parents right now are asking for help. Our community is asking for help. And they're asking for help with their kids' health and primarily around the world of anxiety. Now, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but we've been under more stress in the last few years than ever before. From pandemics to politics to wearing a mask or not wearing a mask, to should I vaccinate or should I not vaccinate, to are my kids getting a good education at home or are they back in school, or are we pulling them back and forth, confusing the heck out of them and putting even more stress into their life. Socially, these kids are overwhelmed. They're stressed out. They're not sure how to interact with each other anymore. They've been on computers for the last 2 years. If they're young and born in the last 2 years, their mom was pregnant during a pandemic, during a very challenging time, to where she was stressed, and so often that stress gets passed into utero. So when our moms, when our dads, when our communities ask us for help, we answer that call. You see, if your kid is suffering from anxiety, there's probably not much worse. They're always wound up, maybe not sleeping very well. Maybe they have an emotional outburst. Things like going to the park aren't nearly as easy as they used to be. Them going to school is a challenging thing every day where they don't want to get up and go to school. Maybe they're worn down. Maybe it's showing an effect on their immune system because the more stressed out you are, the weaker your immune system is and the more often you get sick. Whatever's happening, you parents out there, you teachers, you other healthcare providers, I know you guys want to do what's right and what's best for the kids. But a lot of times when it comes to these challenges, we're not sure how to go about it. You guys, we have a workshop coming up on the last Tuesday of this month, 29th, at 6 p.m. called The Perfect Storm. Now, if you guys have ever seen the movie The Perfect Storm, you know it's this cocktail of all these different weather happenings and natural events that come together to create the perfect storm that makes this huge issue with these people who are chasing down this storm. Well, the perfect storm in today's world is our health. Not just our health, but our kids' health. You see, they're suffering from sickness, from illness like never before, from chronic disease like never before. And there's one thing we're grossly overlooking and missing when it comes to keeping and getting our kids healthy in the first place, and that's the cause and the effect that stress has on their nervous system. If we've never talked about this topic, if you guys have never heard me talk about this topic, listen up real quick. We'll dive so deep into it at that workshop on that Tuesday night. But for a quick overview, realize that your nervous system allows you to process stress in the appropriate way. When there's distortion in that nervous system, which can be due to years of bad habits or imbalances, slips or falls or traumas, bad posture, bad desk positions, maybe being on a cell phone or a tablet or computer for hours at a time, which we know a lot of our kids are these days. Those things can cause shifting or changing and stress and distortion within the spinal column, causing problems in the nervous system. Therefore, when the stressor comes in, we can no longer adequately adapt to it. The stress coming in gets dialed up, distorted, increased, makes it a bigger deal than it really should be. Instead of hearing Mozart, we hear Metallica. That non-stop bereavement of information going in can create sensory processing issues. Therefore, we react, we lash out, we become emotionally charged up. Our sleep goes to crap, if we're being honest, and we start seeing more health challenges. So if you out there know of a child who's experiencing anxiety and overwhelm, don't miss this workshop. And heck, if you don't know any kids who are, still come, learn this stuff, and when you find a kid who is, teach them how to be healthier.